I thought we got flour from powder. You know that baby powder the powder we apply on our body. I thought that was where we got flour. The flour that we used to bake cakes and I thought that was where we got flour. I thought when um the industry, okay, those making the powder, when they are done with the powder that we apply, like the one for the body, okay, then they use the rest for flour. Hello guys, what's poppin'? Guys, it's your girl Adina Mom. Now guys, as you all can read from the title today, you know what's about to go down, Let's get to today's business. Yes, today's business. Well, as you can read from the title, today, story, make I tell you story.
Story, make I tell you story.
It's okay. Hey, why? Don't what to be Hey, more dear, more. It's okay. Hey, it's okay.
Oh, kasa bebre sana me hututu me adai.
Well, when we were kids, okay, like even still we are still kids, but I was talking of when we were infants, when we were toddlers, okay. There were so many things that we knew nothing of, okay. For example, me when I was a kid, okay, I didn't know that I had no idea that chocolates were gotten from cocoa. Okay, I thought we got chocolates from a tree, as in, like, how we get oranges and apples and other fruits. Okay, we pluck them from trees. So that was what I thought, that we pluck chocolate from trees. I thought there was a tree that bears chocolate. Okay, so and due to that, maybe because of how sweet the chocolate was, so they didn't want gems, or like they didn't want the chocolate to lose its sweetness. That was why chocolates were packaged. That was what I thought when I was a kid. Yes. So one day I was with my mom in the kitchen doing nothing, watching my mom cook and making noises, disturbing her. Yeah, that was the only thing I knew to do. Don't put it here. I've already put in it there. Men call hot, me feel horrible. Men tina hot, matna horror, sorry. Men di me dear. Me bruh. I wasn't that stubborn, but bruh, it's normal, okay? It's normal for us to be stubborn when we're kids. Oh, said, oh yeah, Kolanda, when you're stubborn, I just say, why penny the sword dimpa? Oh. Okay, so I asked my mom how we got chocolate, okay? Well, my mom didn't actually pay attention to me because she was cooking, okay? She was doing three things at the same time. Like, she was, cleaning the kitchen, like not as in clean, like sweeping the kitchen, and at the same time, so no the other day see each other to like not share like stove, no not like it was not share. I'm so come that mean cost stove because I was a very stubborn kid, but not that stubborn, but please not too stubborn, ebe. Me yes no be. Na me yes no be try. Yes. So I was, yeah. So my mom had to look at me while she was working, like cleaning, cooking, and I was like, I came to my mom while she was frying fish, okay? And I came to my mom, I asked her, I was like, Ma, how do we get chocolates? And she was like, no, I was a kid, so I was a toddler, so she was like,
Look at this one.
why are you asking me? She asked why I was asking. Okay, because when I was a kid, okay, when I needed something, I asked question about it, which means I want it. Okay, so my mom thought that maybe me pay chocolate AD. That's why I was asking. You see, you see. So, well, my mom like didn't actually give me information about it, so like even though there's no need for me to say it. Okay, let's get to the interesting part. You know that.
Hey, me huna sam.
So, you know, I have a brother, okay, who has a friend, okay, and like an elderly brother, oh, yes, who has a friend, okay, and that friend used to come to our house, like we do a lot of things together. We fool like brah ebano nonsense, dear brah. If you're oba and kwasi asem kwa na edin ofio. Sorry to say, okay, like fooling in kwa, okay. Although like he was older than me, but yeah, we used to, So one day, okay, he came to visit my brother, but my brother wasn't around. Okay, so he decided to wait. Okay, he decided to wait for my brother. I didn't know where my brother was, but he wasn't around when I checked. I know where he was. Maybe he went out to visit his
Almost said
Menkashi. Okay, Menkashi. If you know, you know. So we were playing TikTok, so what? Not TikTok. Back then there was nothing like TikTok. There was this game B. I don't know what it's called. Say TikTok or say TikTok or say what else? So, that game that hey, let's continue, right? Yes, so we're playing that game, okay, and then that question came in mind. I decided to ask him. So let's call my brother's friend Tom Tom. Tom Tom. Tom Tom. So I asked him go out to plug a bar of chocolate.
And I also wanted to see how a chocolate tree looked like.
The way he stared at me, he was like, see what?
Mention how you see.
I was like, I want to eat a chocolate, okay? And well, from what I've heard, everything we eat, okay, are planted. Like tomatoes and even when I was a kid, I thought cassava, okay, has seeds. I thought plant the cassava seeds. I didn't know say who did you know what they planted. In fact, when I look back, and your mama, so he was like, "Who told you that lie?" And I was like, "Well, mom told me that we got coconut from a tree. Like, yeah, we got coconut from a tree, and tomatoes too. We plant tomatoes. We plant to grow like." Most of the vegetables, the fruits, like the food that we eat, are planted. Then it was like, yes, but who lied to you that we pluck chocolates from trees? Then he sat me down, explained to me how we got chocolates. Bruh, I was surprised. Not just shocked though, not just surprised though, surprised.
he shot you.
My reaction was hilarious. Like, let's continue. I wouldn't want to show you my reactions because even up to now, let's continue. So, okay, so first of all, okay, Tom Tom used to work in a cocoa company, okay? So like he showed me like he brought out a book from his bag, okay, and showed me how a cocoa looks like and how its seed looks like. For those of you who don't know what cocoa is, please take a look at this picture. Yeah, this is the cocoa.
And take a look at its seeds.
Yeah, the reason why there are some of you who don't know what cocoa is. Trust me, there are some of you who don't know what it is.
Nana Boro, you're careful.
So I will say, maybe the picture maybe to Hona, you guys see it, okay? So he showed me pictures of cocoa. I was like, but this doesn't look brown. And it was like, well, the fact that the food doesn't look like its product doesn't mean that it wasn't gotten from it. Like, I didn't believe him because the cocoa brown.
Didn't look.
Okay, you know, chocolates look brown. I didn't even know we had white chocolate, bruh. What?
Don't angry me.
Ghana, bruh. White chocolate, bruh. Like, the only common chocolate that you get is the brown chocolate. Okay, the brown chocolate. You know, he showed me pictures of chocolate and I was like, oh, I was so surprised. I was like, wow, 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 wow. Then I told him that I also want to plant one. I want to plant a cocoa tree in order to, you know, grow. To see how it germinates. Hey, right there. Me too. Why? To see how it germinates. Okay, and to see how the fruit grows from the tree. Oh. And let me remind you, when I was in school, okay, I was told that living, like, plants are living things, human beings, we are living things, the creatures are living things. So I looked at myself, okay. First of all, my brother's friend Tonton, after that very day, okay, the following day, he came with a cocoa seed, okay. You know, I told him that I wanted to plant a cocoa in order to see how it germinates, and you know. So I told him that I needed a cocoa seed, and he brought, like, unexpectedly, he brought me a cocoa seed. I was overjoyed, bruh.
Oh no.
So that day he was in a hurry. So when he gave it to me, then he said this how it looks like, and like he went. Okay, he gave me like a very brief information about the scene, and he went. Okay, so me too. I was so excited, like. I was so excited to have to see a cocoa seed, to touch it, to feel it, to taste it. I tasted it. Well, I thought that the seed would taste like chocolate, but it didn't. It tasted like shoe. It tasted like someone's shoe. So guys, so like when it tasted like that, but didn't smell like that. It smelled differently and tasted like someone's shoe. Not like I've tasted someone's shoe before.
Now, who can we hear nipa? Huh? We are nipa and as I said, we are.
Please, no. Hey, me, hold me, lick someone. Hey, Ade. No, not like that. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. So when I got the seed, okay, and you know when I was in school, I was told that living things, like we human beings, we are living things. What living things do, like, for example, we human beings, we bath, we eat, we wear clothes, and all that stuff. You understand it. You know what living things. And plants, they, you know, as for the plant, how they eat through photosynthesis. I didn't know that plants had a process of eating. Okay, and I didn't know that it was called photosynthesis. When I was a kid, I used to hear that name, okay, photosynthesis. I thought it was a way of taking pictures, photo. I thought it was a way of taking pictures when I was a kid. Okay, I didn't know that it was a process plants used to make their food. I didn't know that. I had no idea. I thought photosynthesis was a way photographers used to take pictures, like freestyles and ways of taking pictures. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for my young self for not knowing that. So, well, I didn't want to plant the seed because it was very precious to me, and I thought that planting a seed, okay, in the ground, okay,
Would be very rude to the
root
seed.
to the seed. So
Adai! Adai! Adai!
I I thought it would germinate by
What I would do to
when I
it.
got the seed. I went straight to the kitchen to bathe it, okay, with soap, with hot water, because when I was a kid I used to bath with my mom used to bath me with warm water, okay, not that hot, like not hot, warm water. It's not that hot, not that cold too. So I went to the kitchen. The tap was our tap. We had cold water and warm water. So I turned on the warm water, took the sponge, add a little soap to it. Then I don't know if I should say bathed or like cleansed or what. So I bathed it. Okay, I bathed the cocoa seed because it didn't smell like chocolate. So I thought maybe it was dirty, and it tasted like someone's shoe. Okay, so so like I thought it was dated out. That was why it tasted and smelled like that. So I bathed it.
Bomba, Yamad. Yamad.
I washed it. I used my own towel to dry it, bruh. Oh my god. Oh, what a me. What a me. Okay, so I took care of it as if it was a human being, because I thought that was how it's gonna germinate. Okay, I thought that was how it will grow. So I even tried to feed it. Okay, when I was a kid, like I didn't cook. I didn't know how to cook. So when my mom cooks, okay, the food that my mom will cook, okay, since the cocoa seed had no mouth, or had no lips, okay, I put the cocoa seed in my food, okay, thinking that it will absorb some nutrients for my food. Ah, Jesus Christ, why me? So, and when I'm drinking something liquid, okay, I immerse the seed in that liquid that I'm about to drink before I drink, because I thought that it needs more nutrients more than I do, because I thought it was a kid, okay, like I thought the seed was a baby. Okay, so that was how I treated like a baby. Like, please don't think I'm a bad parent, okay? Like, as in immersing it into my tea, like it's suffocating. No, like that was what I thought, because it had no lips, it had no mouth to eat. Okay, so I immersed it thinking it will absorb nutrients from my food. So when we were kids, okay, when our parents get us something, we feel so excited to show it to our friends, okay. So the following day,
Before going to
when I went to
school.
school, I placed it in my bag, okay, and before placing it in my bag, I wrapped it in a tissue paper and left a little part that I thought was its nose, so like it could breathe. Oh dear. Yeah, so I thought that was it. No, it's okay. You know, there was this small hole, okay, at the edge of it. I thought that was where it's breathed. Okay, so after what I did, I put it in my bag. I went to school. In class, when there was no teacher, I took it out and showed it to my friends. I was so shocked to find out that they also knew nothing about cocoa seed.
He shock you.
So I showed it to my friends, and like those of them who didn't know that chocolate grew from, like we got chocolate from cocoa. It was staring at it. They're like, "Can I touch it? Oh my god, it's so cute. Can I touch it? Oh my god, can I taste it? Can I lick it?" I was like, "No, don't lick it." And some of them was asking, does it taste like chocolate? Does it smell like chocolate? How do you get the chocolate? Even me myself, I don't know how I don't know what you do to get the chocolate. All I know is the seed will germinate, grow into a tree, bear fruits called a cocoa. That's all. So the question that person asked me, made me like I was really thinking. I was like, so when it grows, when it bears the fruit, how is it going to turn to chocolate? What should I do? Should I place it in a microwave for it to absorb the heat of the microwave or what? I didn't know what to do. So, well, that question up to now, I haven't got an answer for it. Though I know, but no, hey, what a selfish, what a crazy me. So, even some of my friends laid it and was like, you are a liar. You are a liar. This isn't where you get chocolate. This isn't where you get chocolate. This isn't where you get chocolate. And I was like, I know, but I was told that this is how we got chocolate, like from cocoa. Okay, and the cocoa, in order to have more cocoa trees, you must plant the seed. Well, a lot of my friends doubted me. Yeah, they doubted me. Thought I was a liar. They thought I was a liar. Oh, me, dear.
Oh, my chest.
And yeah, shady now with you. It's all in the past. Well, so as part of my usual daily routine when I was a kid, I continued to bathe the seed and it got to a timing. I decided to make a dress, okay, for the seed to wear. I thought the seed sometimes felt cold, or like
Look at this man.
was freezing. You know. Well, I was I was a kid, so like me thinking that the seed is also living thing, no, made me think that it also felt what I felt, as in when I slap it, it feels pains. That's what I thought. So please, I'm not saying when you slap a seed it feels pain. Please, I don't know. I've never been a seed before. Please, I don't know. But when I was a kid, I thought when I hit it or I slap it, it feels it. Or when I try to, like, I don't even know how to say this, but I thought that it felt like it had feelings. Okay, okay. And I also thought that seeds had emotions, like they get sad. Oh my god, what a crazy me. I thought they had emotion. They get sad, they get happy, they get angry. So sometimes I do something that I know when you do it to a human being, that being will get angry. I do it to the seed and no reaction. There's the seed will be there, like be there, I see, like there, like this, there. I try to, like do something that when you do it to a human being, that human being will be angry, but I do it to the seed and the seed will be there staring at me like this. You know, staring at me as if who Bronida.
Oh, Bruniba. My gosh.
Yeah, so I took care of the seed for how many, for 2 weeks, and I was expecting the seed, okay, to be growing within a week, but it wasn't germinating. So luckily my brother's friend Tom, okay, like was sent by his mom to get some foodstuffs, okay, some food stuff, and like he stepped by at our house and I showed him the seed. Like the seed, he told me that the seed looks dead. Come and see me. I've murdered the seed. Oh dear. I can't believe I killed the seed. I killed the seed. When he told me that, I was like, Ezzy, see what? Huh? Like, I didn't know how to react to it. He just held the seed in his hand. I was like, it's dead. The seed is dead. I was like, but I took care of it. I fed it. I bathed it. I even sanitized it with hand sanitizer. I did even spirit. I even I did all these things in order for the seed not to catch germs. And you are come to tell me that the seed is dead. Hey, brother, you don't love me or what? So he told me that the seed was dead. I was shocked, surprised. Not shocked, surprised though. This one is not shocked, not surprised, not shocked. I was shocked, surprised.
He shock you.
Me ma are not rhyme with their hair like automodo ankasa. Because the way I know me feed their hair, I didn't know obe germinate na me the way I trees no only na I didn't know bomodo. So, and he asked me why hadn't I planted the seed? I was like, that would be so rude, that would be so cruel. If I plant it, it will suffocate underground. And it was like, hey babe, sister. No, like I'm just exaggerating. Like he didn't say that, but I'm just exaggerating. Like, I'm not denying it. So he was like, babe, yo, sister. And I was like, if you plant it, it will die. It will suffocate in the sun. Okay, it will suffocate. That one is murdering. Okay, that one is murder. If you plant the seed, it will suffocate. Then he showed me. He took his phone out and showed me a YouTube video of farmers planting cocoa. How, like, How they were planting the cocoa. And I was like, these people are bad. They're so bad. They should be reported to the police for trying to murder the seeds. These poor seeds.
Oh, my chest.
These poor seeds. Oh my gosh. These poor seeds. They are just kids. That's what I was saying in my mind though. Please. I wasn't saying that out loud. I was like, these seeds are just kids. Why? Why are people so cruel? Why? Why? Oh, that was a crazy me when I was a kid. Oh my god. I didn't know that you had to plant a seed like in the sun in order to in order for it to germinate. I didn't know. Well, he showed me the video. He explained to me why it and the seed was dead, and the lack of sunlight, and the and how plants make their food and what it's called. He told me photosynthesis. He asked me what photosynthesis was, what I thought it was. I was like, photosynthesis. How Arabia? How photograph? It's a type of way photographers take pictures of, models and. Well, that was what I said, and his reaction. His reaction made me wish to slap him. I wished, not really wanting to, I wished. Like, yo. Back then I was 5 years, 5 years, hold on, okay? Please don't be thinking that I was 11 years or something. No, please. Make her that toddler. I was a kid, like toddler. I think I miss a 90, but not like I think I miss 90 now Newcastle. No, like oh. So he explained to me what photosynthesis was and how plants need sunlight to grow, needed water and not soap. And I asked him, so plants don't bath? And I was like, why would plants want to bath when it rains on them? The only time they bath is when it rains. That was the answer. I was like, why don't they bath with soap? Don't you know that they'll catch germs? And I was like, small kids are young. That was what he told me. That was what he said. So he promised to bring back a new seed, okay, in order to help me plant a seed, okay, like for me to learn how to plant a seed and for me to observe how it grows. That was my life. That was me, small me, with no knowledge, with knowledge, but not that much. I'm even shocked that some of you did worse than what I did. I'm very shocked, huh? You're shocked, Uncle say some of you didn't know that we cooked soup, okay, on stove. Hey, wait. I'm sure some of you didn't even know that we got sugar from sugar cane. Did you? Hey, don't lie. Did you? When you were a kid, did you? Did you? Did you? I'm very sure that some of you didn't even know that we got Gary or we got flour from wheat. You mean I didn't know. I thought we got flour from powder. You know that baby powder, the powder we apply on our body. I thought that was where we got flour. The flour that we used to bake cakes, and I thought that was where we got flour. I thought when the industry, okay, those making the powder, when they are done with the powder that we apply, like the one for the body, okay, then they use the rest for flour. Hey, me, hey, me. Alright, yeah. So that was what I thought. You know, when I was a kid, there were so many things I didn't know. The only thing I knew was cartoons, 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 cartoons. And when I like cartoons and learning how to write ABCD, cartoons and learning how to write 1, 2, 3, cartoons and learning how to write, learning how to recite a poem, cartoons and learning how to sing. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Little me wants to play. Rain, rain. Yeah, when I was a kid. You wanna say, Mako school, Makoda. Teacher train me, I can say. A for apple, B for beeple, C for syphil, D for dipple, E for apple, F for fipple. Yeah. Teacher ko train me sa. Me wi amada. Me sorry I made me snack. Ya pon. Me parents are be for me. Me go fie, me didi, me share TV. Me mama ani bibie wi aba betam chen. A train me. Say near true. A na never. C na never. Alright. You know, like time is really running, like the time is running. You look back, you be like, Antonyamina, Nansia, na, me wa KG2, another, Yamina, Nansia, na, me wa class A na.
Oh, my chest.
Hey. Actually, please. Anyways, this is the end of the journey. Hey, no, this is the end of today's video. Yes. Hey, what journey am I talking about? This is the end of today's video. You all know my name. Mumbo. Yes. So, hey, even when I began to cry, I didn't introduce myself for. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Oh, Theo. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like. In fact, smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to share. Oh, please share. I'd say share. Okay, share for me. Share. If you share, you go to heaven. Oh, but please share. Okay, don't forget to share. Share to your loved ones, your enemies, your pets. 21st century. Share it to your TVs. What am I saying? Please share. Okay, love you guys. Mwah.